So we're gonna make a lava lamp. And all we need is a reused bottle, water bottle, Gatorade bottle, whatever kind of bottle you have, some water, some food coloring, vegetable oil, and Alka-Seltzer. Make sure you get permission for this part. Once you have those things, meet me back here. Okay, so this experiment is kind of a lesson in density. So what we're going to be working with is water and oil, and those two things can't mix. They have different densities. So the first thing we're going to do is very carefully, and I'm probably going to make a mess, pour some water in the bottle. Science is messy, what can I say? Then I'm going to get whatever color food coloring I would like to color my water. I like blue today. And then to mix it, I'll probably just put the lid on, give it a little shake. And I want it to be pretty dark, so I used 2 or 3 drops of food coloring in here. And we only want about half full of water. We don't want the whole thing full. Now, when I put the oil in, you're gonna notice that, hopefully I can do this without spilling, that the oil is going to kind of sit on top. Woo! Kind of pretty, isn't it? So, I'm gonna let this sit for a second so that we can chat about how this isn't mixing. So the oil is sitting on top because the oil is less dense than the water. So to make this look like a lava lamp, we're gonna have to somehow get this colored water to force up into the oil. They won't really mix. It will be more like blobs of it getting shoved up into the oil. Now the way that we're gonna make that happen is with Alka-Seltzer. Now I do wanna say, for safety's sake, you might wanna put on some sunglasses or some glasses or something just in case, and never ever put the lid back on once we have put the Alka-Seltzer in and it's still bubbling, so that this doesn't shoot up. Because when the Alka-Seltzer hits the water, it's gonna create carbon dioxide bubbles. And those carbon dioxide bubbles are going to push the water up into the oil. So I'm gonna break this into 4 mostly equal pieces, and I'm only gonna put one of these little pieces in at a time, and we're gonna watch and see what happens. So you have to wait a little bit. You're gonna see a few little bubbles. As it starts to dissolve a little bit more, you'll start to see more and more bubbles. So you can see them start to go a little bit. We definitely don't want to put too many of these in at once, because if we do, we could get like something more like a volcano. It's not going to really look like a lava lamp. Once that one dissolves, I can put another one in. See those bubbles coming up and sort of floating up into the oil? All right, now see how this is still bubbling at the top? I am not going to put the lid back on here, but once this starts to settle down and you don't see any more bubbles, you can put the lid back on. You can save it for later, do it again. Show your friends how to do it maybe. Teach someone on Zoom perhaps. Have fun with it.